Hey, toy fans and collectors, Fly Guy for TekSushi.com, giving you a look at the final of our Marvel Legends Infinite series, Spider-Woman. This is the Skyline Sirens variation. So there was obviously in the pack with Black Cat as the first wave, and Spider-Woman comes up as the second. So there's the package. Spider logos I've shown before, and it's another Build-A-Figure. This one, annoyingly, is the torso for the Green Goblin, which is the same for Black Cat. Now, the females tend to sell pretty well and sell through quickly, so if you hadn't got a Black Cat, or you couldn't get a Spider-Woman here, you're pretty limited to get that torso and complete your Green Goblin. However, there's plenty of places you can pick them up as a completed figure, and it's the same place I bought this. I picked it up at dorksidetoys.com. We'll put a link underneath where you can buy that in just a sec. So there's all the figures we reviewed. Check them all out on the reviews on TekSushi, and pretty good selection of figures, I have to say. They've been very, very slick indeed. So inside the pack, as I said, is a Green Goblin part, the torso, and again we've reviewed the Green Goblin separately if you want to go and check him out. So I should say Spider-Girl. I keep saying Spider-Woman, but well, she's a woman, isn't she? I don't know. Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman. So her name is actually Arana, I believe from the comic. Let me just check. Yeah, Arana. So she's got a kind of interesting history. It's not quite just slap a suit on her. There's a kind of history in a society she's came from, and it's more of an exoskeleton that she's got in her, that this has formed this through a tattoo. A very interesting story. But a very good figure nonetheless. Let me give you a proper super high-def close-in for her. Beautifully done facial sculpt. It kind of looks like she's got a bit of a toupee sitting on top of this mask in some ways, but it's the way that Hasbro have designed it, but it's very well done. Nicely applied lipstick there. She's obviously, before she slings her webs, getting a lippy on properly. But the paint's pretty much on the lines, and it's not doing too bad a job. But the hair's beautifully done. There's some nice moulding there. Little pigtail, but just the detail on it, the sculpting and the detail on the hair just makes for a good quality figure. So it adds a nice touch there overall to the figure, and even the little painted ears on and the bit of hair hanging over. This is pretty good. Very, very well done in that facial sculpt terms. Other than that, there's not a great deal going on in the figure to really note about. The sculpture, the shaping, the not much else. Very slight female body there, so not quite sure what that's been used on before. Probably Hope Summers or something, I'm not quite sure. But still a very cool figure nonetheless. Yes, that is her bottom. I won't make a comment. So look, good figure. Very impressed with this one. She's a nice kind of ability to do poses on her. There's quite a fair bit of room on her to maneuver, and it's still a nice way that you can display the suit pretty well in terms of the paint being displayed. If I turn her back round there, there we go. We get the full kind of suit and the paint that it's done properly. So she comes with a fair bit of articulation on her, just as any Marvel Legends. A little bit limited in terms of the hair because of this pigtail at the back there, so you can only move it so far, but it's still pretty fluid. I mean, you've got it on that peg, but she'll rock around pretty much every kind of way you want to, so pretty flexible. We've also got, as you can see, the ball joint with a hinge on those shoulders. We've got the upper just underneath the breasts, the movement there. It doesn't tilt forward, so it's just a swivel on that at the top of her stomach. You'll see there's no swivel waist as such, but she does have the articulated hips. Swivel thighs up there, double joints on the knees, and she's also got these calves too. You can twist around if you want to, and obviously got the rockin' vonkles too, so she's fully articulated with peg holes on the bottom too. So she's also got, I should say, on the wrists, the double joints on the elbows. Was that a single joint? It's a single joint, my apologies. Single joint on the elbows there, but she does have swivel wrists as well as the back and forwards movement of the wrist there as well, so she can move pretty slickly. Good figure, getting hard to come by. She's proven to be one of the more popular ones. Again, if you want to get it at dorksidetoys.com, I think they still have some available, certainly as part of waves, I don't know, but certainly check it out. That's where I get mine. Link is directly underneath, so go and check them out. And if you haven't, pre-order these things. People still paying a lot of money for her. Crazy, crazy money. I've seen Toxin and Carnage go for $40 each at one point. She's gone for about $30 on the second-hand market. So it just makes sense to just buy it, get them, and what you don't want, sell them. But there you go. Good figure. Glad this lines came to an end there, because it was proving to be difficult for a lot of people to get, so at least hopefully they'll have a chance to pick it up. But I'd love to know your thoughts and comments. Spider-Girl, what do you think? Leave a note below. Any good comics we should be reading with Spider-Girl in them? I'd love to know your thoughts and comments. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're brand new to the channel, click subscribe and you'll get all our TekSushi videos straight into your inbox. Tons of videos on the channel. And if you like other videos, we've got some Star Wars stuff in our Star Wars channel, flyguy.net. You can check it out on YouTube. That's it. We'll see you from other Marvel figures coming up soon. Cheers.